We are at 1344 Linville Street, the Meredith residence. We have a 30-year laminate shingle. The predominant pitch is a 10 on the front and on the back, and a 6 on the left and the right. We do have closed valleys. We have shingle over ridge vent. We do have felt. We do not have drip edge. We have plywood. We have one chimney cap and 1, 2, 3 lead pipe boots. We have a little bit of rotting here on the side of this, on the side of these dormers, and that wood there. The house seems to be a little bit older, but the homeowner stated that the shingles are only about 4 years old and the flat roof is only about a year old. Here's an overview of the front. And the back. And the right. And the left. Now, they have some spots here on the ridge shingles, but it doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily consistent with hail damage, and it's kind of in patterns. You know, there's 2 or 3 of them right here, and then you might go for 3 or 4 feet, and a little bit longer than that even, you start seeing a couple more, and then there's 4 or 5 right here in this area. Not exactly consistent with hail damage, and there are some anomalies on the roof, like this right here, that resemble hail a little bit, but not exactly consistent with hail damage. The spots are too small for this style of a roof for it to be damaged by hail that small. And it resembles a little bit more of blistering than storm damage. As you can see, the shingles are a little bit overexposed as well. But that's really the only problems I could find here on this roof. Now, if we go down here to the flat roof, you can see little places where water is cupping, and some of the granules have fallen in there. It's very likely that during the hailstorm that there were some granules knocked off. That's not uncommon, and then of course they populated into these places where water is cupping. I don't see any kind of puncture or anything to suggest that the flat roof was damaged by the storm. It just has, again, some cupping of the water in different places, and some of the granules have built up in those areas. So again, there's another anomaly that kind of resembles hail, but there's nothing more than spatter marks on anything around the property. So we do have step flashing on the chimney, as you can see, and the one chimney cap at the top. So again, we are at 1344 Linville Street, the Meredith residence, and that is everything that's on this roof.